let me then come in studio and welcome my guests who are already seated, and let's get into the matters arising of today. Okay, so today I have here Hopeson Adorye. He is Director of Field Operations, United Party. Hopeson, good morning.
Good morning.
I trust you're well.
Oh, by God's grace.
Okay.
You're doing well.
And someone says I should thank you for your benevolence. Anytime we do a campaign here, you are always there to help. So they say I should say thank you to you for that one. We also have Dr. Joshua Zaato. He is a political scientist and a policy analyst. Good morning to you.
Good morning to you, and good morning to our listeners and viewers. I think this is the first time I'm meeting Hopeson on air. Nice to meet you. This is not personal. I prefer Solomon. You know, I'm just saying, I prefer Solomon to Hopeson.
Why because you can bully Solomon? Or
yeah, because he looks like he can take me. And it looks like I also take Solomon. You like to sit by somebody that you can also take.
Okay.
Good. It looks like I can take you. That's why you have I can take you. Okay. Nice to meet you.
We also have Kamaldeen Abdullahi, the Deputy Director for Communications of the MPP. Kamal, good morning.
Good morning. And good morning to Doctor, and good morning to Hopeson as well. And good morning to your viewers out there.
Okay.
It's been a while. I think for 2 weeks or so now, I've not been here.
Yeah.
And
after you won.
Yes, after that sweet victory. And in fact, I must use this platform to congratulate him again and tell the whole world that looking into the crystal ball, I see him becoming the president of Ghana in 2009. Okay. Trust me. And this I want to challenge anybody. And I'm saying on authority. I know what I'm talking about.
Hopeson keeps laughing. Hopeson keeps laughing. Hopeson.
This world is about... they will chicken out at the point and come back home. So don't worry. Hopeson, don't worry. With time, they will come home whatever they have and come back home.
Okay.
With time. Okay. I mean, allow them.
Okay. You see, these people, like, they work together a lot, or they know each other. So we are the only people that are not part of it. They know each other very well.
They are part of it.
They work a lot.
Well, we are hoping to be joined by Hamza Suwini. He is a lawyer and a member of the NDC's communications team. And everyone knows my likeness for Hamza, right? So we're waiting for him to come. But I guess that today, we're all men on the show.
Sure.
So we have to...
Yeah, what is with that? Where's MFR? I'm just saying.
You're not even concerned.
We are used to.
Is it your question?
No, that's what I said. What's
your question? Your question now. This man is not caring crowd.
So
all you have been doing.
So let's start.
That's why I sit here. Don't say where's MFR. It's a genuine question.
The question should not. We should be asking you where MFR is.
Whoa,
if you claim that you are so close.
Okay, no problem. So let's start the show. Now, I want us to start, and this
if you are close, then
okay. He always claims he's close. He's asking where MFI
is. Anyway, let's start with a brief comment on the Ofosu Nkansah arrest, detention, and also release. Former NEIP CEO Kofi Ofosu Nkansah was formally charged, or has been formally charged with publishing false news by NIB, scheduled to appear in court on Thursday, February 12th, which is today.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. So that is what we do have. I don't know what to do make of all of that happened to him. He sat on a radio station and sort of made a revelation or an allegation that someone had paid someone for to be given a government-sponsored foreign scholarship, and that's why all of this is coming up. Let me start with you. Yes, Dr. Zaato.
Thank you. Good morning to you, and good morning to those watching. You know, sometimes when something like this happens, you are forced to try to internalize it yourselves and try to understand the inherent contradiction and the looming danger we are facing. I sometimes ask myself, the people that are in power and the people that are doing this, you do realize that this man yesterday was a big-time CEO, right?
Yes.
With the Land Cruiser, put a bodyguard, he was a powerful man. All of a sudden, he is a nobody. You that is sitting in that powerful office too, you are a big person, powerful person. No, one day you also are you worried that one day the same thing will be done to you?
But does it matter?
It matters.
If you are,
It matters. I'm saying
if you are spreading false
Thank
information.
you. If you spread false news, it's a crime, right? Why isn't the CID the one arresting him? Why isn't the CID the one inviting him? I am not condoning crime. The NIB or the is it
NIB.
NIB.
National Investigations Bureau.
It's supposed to be an intelligence organization, right? It's supposed to be a spy agency. That's our equivalent of CIA or Mossad, if I'm wrong.
Okay.
Maybe somebody may correct me. But I want to believe that with the change, that is supposed to be it. It used to be BNI, the fearful BNI. That's supposed to be in gathering intelligence on things that may but stabilize the economy and stuff like that. I've never heard that the CIA has arrested somebody for a crime. I've never heard that the Mossad has arrested, or even in the US, in the UK, they talk about MI5 or MI6. Those are intelligent security agencies that are mostly kept outside the public view. They are not chasing normal crime. So even if what you claim this guy did, it falls under normal crime, right? You've made an allegation, it's a false allegation. Why isn't the CID dealing with it? Secondly, why are you keeping the guy for 2, 3, 4, 5 days without his lawyer? We are in a democracy, for Christ's sake. Why? Why are you keeping him for making this? Again, you must understand. You can even try to make a case about, let's say, the so-called gravity of what he has said and what he has gone through, right? My lesson is that I've made an allegation that somebody paid a bribe to commit a crime. That's an allegation. Does it threaten the safety of the state? Does it threaten somebody's life? Why does this warrant that I be thrown in the dungeon and I cannot have access to my lawyer, which is a fundamental human right? Which is the basic fundamental human right? I don't have access to him just because I've said that somebody has bribed somebody for this thing. Isn't that the top of normal, I don't want to say petty crime that the CID should be dealing with? Remember, so far, those talking about this, now nobody has said that he should not be investigated. No. Nobody has said that he should not be called. But you're beginning to ask, if all it takes to be thrown into a dungeon without access to your lawyer is just a mere allegation, what kind of democracy are we practicing?
Okay.
You've seen, look, it's important. You've seen the Minister of Lands outside there telling people to come and invest in Ghana. You understand? How are you, if you are treating a citizen like this, how do you expect somebody to come and invest in a country where just, again, he didn't threaten the state.
Okay.
He didn't threaten, he simply said that there's an allegation of corruption, and that is enough. My point is, just for once, let's internalize it. And this is not the first time. I'm saying that there's a creeping danger. Lawyer Martin Kwebu is a famous human rights lawyer. The last time lawyer Martin Kwebu was online, talking about that he has a client who has been in cells for 18 days without access to his lawyer. Even when he went to court with the habeas corpus, he didn't get a person. He said that. You can call him. And I'm sitting there asking myself very fundamental questions. Why do we do these things? And why are we using the NIB? Are we not abusing that office? Are we not exposing that office to everyday normal crime and procedures? For me, please, we have done a lot. And also then I ask the question, what happens to the criminal libels laws, right? So this guy had been in prison cells for around, it's almost like prison, for almost 1 week. Have you not criminalized what he has said? Especially since what he has said is that is an allegation. Have you not criminalized it? So look, people, when we raise these issues, when we talk about these issues, we are trying to say that there are better ways to manage some of these things. That there are more democratic ways to do this thing. There are more law-abiding ways to do this thing. If somebody sitting down there is doing this because he or she has power, and you are just showing your power, remember, power is transient. Remember, today you have power, tomorrow you don't have it. And we have seen this cycle of abuse being happening. It is time for us to... Please, it's not nice. Let's just treat others like human beings.
Okay, I hear. Hopeson, let me come to you. Now, we all know that spreading false news is illegal, it is unlawful. Isn't the NIB clothed with that power to make sure that people don't engage in those things by the arrest of Kofi Ofosu Nkansah?
Well, let me say good morning to our viewers. First and foremost, I would say I sympathize with my brother Kofi Ofosu. We were together, very close friends, until recent times.
Until you left the NPP.
So I would say my former friend.
Oh, really?
I think maybe being in the custody for more than the 48 hours is something that we must always look at and make sure, except there is extreme cause for maybe keeping him. Even with that, you need to rush the person to court and then secure the authority from the court to continue keeping him in your detention. But when you look at the chronology of events, you see, as we are here, I have a lot of things that I can say. But I will ask myself first, am I permitted to say it? When I say it, will I be free to move out? And all those kind of things. So we need to be measured. I suffered a similar incident. I made a pronouncement. I was on radio. Someone just sent, oh, who are you in MPP and other things. And I was saying what I did prior to 2016 victory, where I went to Togo, Ghana-Togo border to do some kind of operations and other things. I was picked. That time I was in the party, my own party. I was picked. That was when I declared support for Alan Tremantin and those kind of things. So I was invited. When I went, I said, oh yeah, they showed me the video. I said, yes, this is me. Whatever I'm saying in the video, I stand by it. So at a point, I asked them whether you have that jurisdiction on Togoland. Then they went back. So I was sitting there, let's do this, let's do that. Oh, we want to get clearance from the top, whatever. I was there around 6 o'clock. I said, oh, we need to detain you. And the way they picked me from regional office to ministry's police station, I said, oh, then let me buy medicine from the pharmacy. They said, no. They sent me there. I slept there overnight. And the next morning, I was taken to Dansoman Court. And the plan was that they need to remand me in prison custody for 2 weeks. I was lucky I got good lawyers to defend it. So I was granted bail. And then I was going to court for over 1 year before they threw the case away. This issue, the very day Kofi said it, I was listening to the show. I told someone.
Your incident happened in 2016, or when did you say?
No. 2023.
Because you mentioned 2016, that's why.
No. I was saying that what I did prior to 2016 victory. Yes. I told the person that this guy may land in a trouble. You know, after that pronouncement, it became topic for the day. And then immediately, President directed that the NIB should go into this allegation.
Because his is whistleblowing, isn't it?
It's not whistleblowing.
Okay.
Let me tell you what I did. When I got to know that people were selling scholarship, that was 2022, 2023, thereabout. Do you know what I did? I did not say it on radio or TV to say it. I called one of your own that this is what is happening. When I called, he said, I'm in the US, but I'm going to get my guys to go there. And then they went. It came out, they brought a report that the thing was happening. Let me mention Manasseh Azure. You can find out from him whether I called to tell him this for them to go in to investigate or not. I could have sat on TV and then blow it up, but I did not do that. That is what we call whistleblowing. Mm-hmm. Supposing Anas was questioned, and then he said, oh, Hopeson called me to tell me this, then he has betrayed his whistleblower. But when I sit here, I say, oh, Muhammad is doing this, he's doing that. Is it a whistleblowing? I don't think so. Are you getting it? Okay. So you've made a specific allegation. Mm. And then you have been invited to provide evidence to that. Now, When you got there,
But if you are invited, must you be detained? If you are invited to provide evidence,
That's the point.
for what you're saying.
No. Maybe the evidence that they need. You see, I don't subscribe to they say that, the moment they invite you, they should detain you, or are you getting it? But the evidence they are looking for, Dr. Zaato, you invited me. I gave you I gave you my phone, and then you saw that. Let me tell you some of the things that on the phone there was a chat between Kofi Ofosu Nkansah and someone who is in Memphis also, University of this. And then in that, they realized that no, they need to go and check his house. When they went there, according to the report, I was not there.
Which report?
But according to the report from the NIP.
The issue report?
Oh,
I've also heard.
I am saying that maybe it's not published, but I am telling you what is there.
I saw this snippet on social media yesterday.
No, so okay, I'm saying that, honestly, we cannot believe what is the social media.
Allow him to have his time.
I am saying that it's from a source, from the NIB. Are you getting it? Okay. But I cannot disclose that, this is coming from this person or that person. Yeah. But you can ask Kofi Ofosu Nkansah that what they put out, whether it's true or not. They went to your house and then they saw award letter of scholarships.
But on that,
several of them, it's not you, it's not for you, it's for someone.
Yeah.
Are you getting it? Then letter of no objection, whatever, from the then CEO, Dr. Kingsley Ajimai. What are they doing in your room?
But the person who posted it on social media, does it work with the NIB? Yesterday I saw same. But because I didn't see pictures.
I'm coming. You can call NIB and talk to someone privately, and then he can give you information. So when you put it there, are you obliged to state that this particular person gave me the information? Are you obliged to do that?
But you also realize there's a possibility of me putting out there when actually it is not authentic.
No. I mean, you have a correct information. That's why I am saying
what's your source?
Huh?
What's your source?
My source. You want me to say it here?
No, because you said they found it in his house.
It's part of
about credibility.
What?
It's about his credibility. If indeed it was, yes. If indeed it was found in his house,
I am saying that you can call him and put him online. Whether these things I'm mentioning were not found in his house.
Okay.
Are you getting it? They found something. That's why they were keeping him.
Okay.
To make sure that they conclude this well. Why? They are going to court today. Are you getting it?
Yeah.
All these things that we are saying, if it doesn't come up, then you tell me that, I was lying.
Okay.
But if it should come out,
then
I know Dr. Zaato will come and say, Hopeson was right.
Okay.
Are you getting it?
All right.
So these are some of the things that happened. Okay. But me, what I would say is that let us try and then end some of these things. Are you getting it?
Yeah.
We don't sit on telly or radio and just start throwing things about. No. And then they say that, we are blowing a whistle. If you want to blow whistle, blow it well.
Okay.
I mean, if you know that someone is selling scholarship, all you need to do is to go to the appropriate agency and then report it.
Yeah.
Like I was telling you, when I heard it, I said, but Nancy, this is what I've heard. That time he was part of the Fourth Estate. So Fourth Estate went there. And then they did the job, they published it. Everybody saw it.
Yeah.
Until today, apart from Manasi, until today, like will you know that I gave them the link to go and do that?
Okay.
You don't know. That is what we call whistleblowing.
Thank you very much. I'm grateful to you, Hopeson Adorye there. Let me bring in Abdullah.
I think it's sad.
But let me welcome our fourth guest, Hamza Sohoyene is here. Hamza, how are you?
Not bad, my brother.
Hamza, someone sent me a message.
Apologies for coming.
Maybe I have to tell you. Let me get it and then read it to you.
I hope it's not laced with mischief.
Oh, no. If it is, then it's up to the person. He says, Kojo, I've been watching your show and I see Hamza on it several times. And I like him. Please, Can you kindly speak to him to consider the National Communications Officer of the NDC? I'll be grateful if you can relay this information.
If I have a vote, I will vote for you. I don't have a vote.
Thank you.
If I have a vote, I will vote for you, Hamza. But I don't have a vote.
Hamza, so that is what someone says I should tell you. For
You take Sami Jeffy's job.
I should take some that big shoes.
No, I think some people feel that Sami Jeffy will not be coming back. And they want a competent person to be there. That's what the person sent to me.
That's what I'm saying. If I have a vote, I will vote for you, Hamza.
Wow.
Okay. Hamza is not
Humbling.
His head is going.
Doctor will come in for you, don't worry.
Yeah. You have
Okay.
What's the rule of the national
Again.
What will be the rule of the national communication?
I don't know. It's your party. You have to tell her.
Defend the party and I think that I'm doing just that now.
Exactly.
I don't need it.
So you're auditioning for the job.
I don't need that.
No, so you're auditioning now. The best thing I see you auditioning.
That is why I'm saying
Yeah,
humbling.
so
It's humbling. It's a humbling.
I agree.
But our party has,
you should go for it.
Our party has what we call structures and institutions that we honor. That is our own form of tradition. And so, if at any point in time the leadership, our elders, are of the view that this is the capacity that they think that I can serve the National Democratic Congress, why not? But it is not an individual decision to take.
Okay.
For the record, he has not
at
said
any point in time, they know.
Don't worry. Why are you saying those things?
He's my friend.
Leave it to him.
He's my friend. He's my love.
And leave it to the person who sent the
He's
text.
married to my sister, so.
Please. Yes. Come on.
You see, the way we toy with legal issues and the way we toy with the rights of human beings in this country is sickening. It's bad. And just like Dr. Zaato said, I will show you where power lies. It's tentative. Just as you're showing where power lies, remember that time will also show you where you will exit. And when you exit, someone also comes in to say, I will show you where power lies. We cannot continue on this tangent. What charge are we told that Kofi Nkansah has been charged with? Or has been?
Publication of false news. Yeah.
I know. Contrary to Section 208 of the Criminal Offences Act. Okay? I looked at this law and I looked at the elements that, of course, proves this. And I looked at also the history behind this particular law. Of course, the colonial masters brought it somewhere in 1893, just because they wanted to stampede freedom of speech. And that's the history of it. See, today, why are some people saying that the law appears nebulous? The law is vague. Because politicians find it convenient to use against their opponents.
Why is it vague?
It is. Why? At what point do we say somebody is publishing falsehood? Have you done your proper investigation? What report has come out to tell us that we have done the investigation and then it is proven to be wrong? Have you seen that?
But what happened to the...
I'm asking.
But what happened to...
You asked the question,
what would they say that he who alleges must prove? Is that
I have not said so. That is why I'm saying that, of course, either Zaato or my brother said that if you invite someone because he has made some statements, and we have plethora of examples of this I can give. On your sister station here, somebody sat there, an MP, and alleged that someone had paid 30,000 cedi for the ward or for the child to be placed in a school. Has he been invited for investigation? Is it cherry picking? Is it selective application of the law? Has he? Not just he alone, or just here on Asempa. An MP sat down and made this allegation. Is it not similar to what Kofi Nkansah is alleged to have said? So at what point do you determine that this is a falsehood? You would have to investigate, bring out the report, prove the whole world wrong, more so when the president said, investigate it. So what report is behind it? Now my brother Hopeson says that they took him to his house and they found some letters belonging to the former chief executive of the secretariat. So, with all respect, signed. No, they found some letters, award letters, and whatever. So, is that why he's charged with? No, he's not charged with that. He's charged with false publication, not in connection with any document found in his house. Please, let's be clear. So, when you tell me you go to court and then those letters will come out and whatever will come out, I think that with all respect, these are red herrings. My brother should understand the system and how it works. No, Claire. No. If we are here and we are told that he has been alleged or arrested for having in possession some letters believed to have been what? Letters emanating from the Secretariat, which is believed to mean that he's been doing some businesses with scholarship, whatever, that is a different matter. But you are telling us here.
You allege, they found some letters.
I'm trying to help you.
I didn't allow Zaato to interfere with us.
Please. So I'm saying that, you see, this talk of we using these laws to kind of seemingly cow people out or get people to keep quiet. For me, a growing democracy doesn't need that. Someone just sent a message to you that tell my brother Hamza to consider becoming a communication officer of the party, because the person feels that he vents out. He says what it is. And that's exactly what the laws of this country, okay, gives to you, the media, and gives to some of us coming out. More so when we even thought that Whistleblowers Act must be passed. So that if you have an information, yes, you bring it out. Let us investigate it, because we want to have sanity in our system. So for me, I think...
But that also doesn't mean
yes,
that you can take advantage of that to say whatever it is, even when...
No, I have not said so. That's why I said fundamentally, if you allege that the person, what he's saying is not true, what have you established per your investigation? It is just fair that we are fed with that report, especially when the president asks for it, so that we can prove him wrong and know that, yes, indeed, he published what we call falsehood. Are you understanding me? That is not, it's not known. We don't know that. Whether the investigation has been carried out, whether indeed this is happening or not happening, and that's why I give an example again, even though not Secretariat, but we have seen people making comments of people paying money for places to be there. Even he himself spoke about it. That somewhere in 2022, it happened. If you knew it happened, why were you quiet? You could have also raised it for such to be investigated. So were you complicit? No, these are matters. I'm just trying to say that these are issues we can bring up.
For state to investigate.
With all respect.
Yes.
So these are things we need to all look at and then try to nip in the bud.
Okay.
For me, I think that it is not proper what they put him through because we want to do politics. Anybody sitting here, okay, all of us here, it means that we are at risk. Why? My brother sat here and made a comment which he found fair, because the Constitution of Ghana says that you should try as much as possible to manage a political party as a democratic entity. And he makes his comment, brings his side of the view. Why? There were threats against him because he's made his comment. There are others who also accept what he was saying. That is why I'm saying that we should be careful to be able to decipher what is falsehood and what is not falsehood and what constitutes the growth in terms of freedom of speech.
I'm grateful.
Otherwise, it is sad for us.
I'm grateful. But they say every right comes with responsibility.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You who is supposed to ensure that you enforce it also knows that you have a responsibility to enforce it properly.
That's true. I'm grateful. Hamza, you're a lawyer. Help us understand what the law says about publication of false news and how to handle that in relation to how Kofi Ofosu Nkansah was handled.
Good morning to you and good morning to my colleagues in the studio and our production team as well. And
on that question, I don't want you to wear your NDC hat. I want you to wear your legal hat. That let us understand what the law says about handling.
I can't guarantee you that. For the NDC hat he wears. That one I cannot guarantee. So that allow the man to go ahead and do what he wants to do. Then we can come in and also counter. That's why he's here.
No, if I knew this was going to be part of the discussion, I obviously would have done
justice
detailed research about that particular provision. Indeed, there are so many provisions in our laws that are a bit problematic.
Okay.
And I have heard others argue that one such law is that publication of false information. But you see, for me, that is not the nexus of the issue. The issue basically has to do with the way we have been conducting our politics for some time now. And I thought that my brother Kamal was going to go on that tangent, only for him to take the convenient step of going the usual political way, because an MPP accused person is before the law, full authorities of our country. So it is only proper to make references to the law and actually resist the reality of stating how our politics should be conducted. You see, for some time now, anybody, any Tom, Dick, and Harry who wakes up and access to Facebook or a microphone before him says anything or whatsoever about the national image of this country without any form of reservation, under the cloak of doing partisan politics.
Yeah.
And that culture ought not to be entertained. It doesn't matter whether you belong to the National Democratic Congress or the NPP. You are a citizen of the Republic of Ghana. There's a law that gives you an opportunity to bring pieces of information to the notice of lawful authorities of the country. They pass the Right to Information Bill law.
Yeah.
So if you are convinced, and a former chief executive officer of a state institution, if you are convinced that another state institution is engaged in a conduct that you consider illicit and unacceptable, the most responsible thing to do, you are not just a party foot soldier, for goodness sake, but a former chief executive officer of the state, an agency of the state. The most responsible thing to do, Kojo, is to activate these laws, to contribute meaningfully to the discourse. Oh, I have heard that your institution is engaged in A, B, C, or D. A beautiful avenue. Because you are not just a party activist, for goodness sake. Or if you are not willing to take advantage of the Right to Information law, another important law you can take advantage of is the Office of the Special Prosecutor. It's not the NDC that created that office. You did. And you defended and justified the existence of that office. So if you are indeed convinced that a state agency is engaged in an illicit act, what stops you from presenting a petition to the very agency you created? But you don't throw out accusations that are unfounded. It will be in the interest of the state to actually ascertain whether indeed the accusations you are throwing out are justified or not.
Okay.
And if you are invited and you refuse to attend the invitation, then you introduce, I'm just giving an example. If you are invited and you refuse to attend the invitation, you introduce malice. Or even if you attend and you refuse to cooperate, you introduce malice into the discourse. And for me, that is where the issue is. Look, when you make an allegation.
But if that's what the issue is, doesn't it hold if that's what he did? Because per the information we have, he attended the invitation.
But he was not corporate.
Okay. As for that
he was not. Because he said that he bought it from AB. He bought scholarship from so and so. He was unwilling to name the person he bought the scholarship from.
Okay.
He was unwilling. So at that material moment, he became the subject of investigation, not a source of information.
Okay.
And that is why the authorities had to follow him to his house to do that search. Take him to his house to do that search. And lo and behold, we are all told that certain items were found in his possession, which the state needs.
Told by who?
Oh, Asa, be patient. The National Security, what's the name? The Minister of Government Communications and Information, upon engagement with the security agencies, would make that information public. Okay. Hopefully with time.
We wait for that.
But, of course, where we come from,
you have access to it.
I have that access. I have access to that information.
Okay.
Where you and Hope?
And
don't worry, he was pointing to Hopeson. Don't worry.
No, but you are a researcher. No, I'm not referring to Hopeson. I'm not referring to
allow him.
Allow him.
Gentlemen.
That's okay. So
but even if I say that I'm not wrong, well, please.
Gentlemen. Hold on. Hold on.
Refer to you.
Gentlemen.
Oh, no. I don't have a problem with following you.
Let's set down some ground rules.
Let me.
Today, if it becomes too chaotic, I'll just close and then we all go.
Oh, really?
You all agree?
You should allow me to make.
Okay. So allow him.
Even if I say that where we come from, I'm justified. They had the sense of judgment to appoint him as a national security operative in the last administration. So he understands the workings of national security. And they know he's a veteran. And there's no way, as Hopeson Adorye, he wouldn't have boys in that outfit.
Okay.
He personally empowered. So he has information. And I will not downplay that information he would have. If they want to downplay it, that is for them to do. But I am telling you that some questionable items were found in his possession. And it is only proper. Why? Are you the chief executive officer of the scholarship secretariat? What are you doing with scholarship letters awarded to students? No objection letters. What are you doing with it?
No objection.
Where did you buy it?
From the past.
It doesn't matter. Yes, it's from the past administration. But these allegations couldn't have been. These allegations couldn't have been.
Yeah.
It's in 2020. These allegations couldn't have been against the current CEO of the scholarship secretariat. Absolutely not. I know the gentleman. He's a fine gentleman. You can walk up to his offices anytime, Asafo, and engage him. It couldn't have been under his tenure. So if these items are found with you, it is only proper for them to escalate the investigation further. And also your failure and refusal to name your source or to indicate that I bought the scholarship from so and so, if they feel that, look, you made it up, you fall under the law of publication of false information. Because what you did is simply to public false information that you know not to be true. Information you know not to be true.
Hamza, but let me ask you this question. I mean, what sense will it make if the scholarship that they say they found in his room are not his, but in his possession?
Let me just give you a date. On 26th November 2024, 3 awards letters were found.
2024?
Yes.
Or dated 2024?
Dated 2024.
Okay.
17th December 2024, 1 letter signed on that date was found from his listen. 8th October 2024, another award letter was found. Then 31st December 2024, you've lost elections. Then no objection letter was found. And all these things, if you are alleging that someone is selling and they found this within your premises, then it means you are deeply involved in the allegation that you are making.
But let me ask you a question.
Yes.
As we all sit here, Hamza is my very good friend.
Yes.
If I am looking for scholarship and I contact Hamza, and Hamza is able to get it for me, and say Hamza keeps a copy of my letter in his house, and it is found, what does it mean? Help me understand. What does it mean if you found that letter in Hamza's house?
So, Hamza is your friend. He has done it. He's having a copy. And Hamza comes to sit here and say, oh, they are selling scholarship. I am aware, someone told me that they are selling. Then you invite Hamza. You go to his house, and then you find some of these letters. What will come to your mind? It means that Hamza was deeply involved in the allegation that he's making.
You cannot conclude that way, can
Why? Why can't you conclude that way?
Because you need to prove whether Hamza
so
bought it.
Those letters, were you working at the scholarship secretariat?
But I've just said Hamza is a friend
No.
who helped me get a scholarship.
I mean, don't assume that this is the way. I am saying that all these letters, no objection, that was letter. No, look, 3 letters, 1, making 5, 6. 6 of them. Now, you did affidavit, 4 affidavit of financial support. All of them found in your house.
All right.
I mean, what does it mean?
Hamza, wrap up for me. Let's move on to another topic.
It means that
that's okay.
He was deeply involved.
That's okay. I get your point. No. Hamza, conclude and let's move on.
Yeah. So what's the name? Kojo. You see, that is the approach I expected my brother Kamal to have.
All right.
As for the issues of political persecutions, these are jargons we politicians use to deceive the public from time to time. Whether you like it or not, depending on where you stand on the political pendulum. But the point is that in terms of the law, when it comes to the publication of false information, I think that it is a misdemeanor. So, and because it is a misdemeanor, but I'm now reliably informed that even it can get to, maybe you can even get a sentence in up to 5 years or so.
5 years.
If I'm right, up to 5 years or so. But you see, the fact that it's a misdemeanor doesn't make it not to appear as a crime. It is criminal.
I hear.
And we must not encourage such publication
Let's move on.
in our country.
Let's make
and
progress.
you, those in the media,
Let's make progress.
ought to encourage our lawful authorities to begin to clamp down on those who engage in this. Kojo, somebody can go on air today and publish all manner of things against you. You have the right as a citizen to invoke your defamatory rights. Not so.
Yeah.
The state must also have a way of protecting itself. And that is why many of these legislations are put in place.
Thank you. I think it's fair I give 1 minute to Zaato. He's been wanting to speak. I'm just giving you a minute. We don't have a lot of time.
All I'm simply saying,
and you give me 30 seconds.
All I'm
So that I will respond to you.
I don't disagree with what
seconds.
Hamza is saying, and I don't even disagree with what Hopeson is saying. It's a crime. Treat it like a crime. They say that's why we have the Criminal Investigative Department. I'm saying treat it like that. There's something in, they call the Miranda rights in the United States. When you watch TV, you see it. You are under arrest. You have the right to keep quiet, blah, blah. You have a right to an attorney. I'm saying that, and Hamza has, as a lawyer, has defended a lot of people. Why, if you are even investigating these things, why keep him away from his lawyer? If we are even investigating this, and what happens to his constitutional right to, bail after 48 hours? I'm saying that if you take away these very basic fundamental rights, then you are no more investigating a crime, then you are doing something else. That's all I'm saying. The person has basic rights, a right to attorney, right to be questioned when he's there, right to bail after 48 hours. If you deny all these things, then you are no more looking at a crime, if you committed a crime, or you're no more looking at that, then it is something, and for me, that is the worry. The worry is not, I don't, look, if he's committed a crime, by way of doing it. Secondly,
Has he been denied access to his lawyers?
Yes, he said, he was denied. The lawyers don't even know where he is, yes.
By who?
By he himself, by his lawyer. Now, you can, his lawyer.
I've not.
For more than 7 days, he didn't have, about 4 days, no access to his lawyers.
4 days?
Yes, for about 4 days, yes. The lawyer said yesterday.
How long has he been kept?
The guy has been kept for almost a week without even bail. I'm telling you. So these are all the, that's what his lawyer said. Almost. I said almost.
No, don't do it.
Please, you can call now.
No, but you see, I agree with you on the issue.
You gave me 1 minute. You gave me 1 minute. I don't interrupt.
But you have spoken for more than 1 minute.
All right, thank you. Let me see.
You have spoken.
What I wanted to say,
I want to obey.
that, look,
Yes.
the,
Yeah, it's
law,
good that you obey,
the
yeah.
law must apply to all fairly.
I agree.
Okay.
My point is that if an NDC person sits on radio, like I cited the NDC MP, who alleged that under the Minister for Education, our own brother Haruna Idrisu, placements, people are paying 30,000 cedis plus for placement to be done. He ought to have been investigated too as well.
Okay,
but nobody has said anything. Nobody has invited him. They are quiet about it. So when an MPP person does something, now that one warrants arrest. It warrants investigation.
I'm grateful, guys. I'm grateful, guys. Let's make progress. Let's make
He
progress.
was investigated.
Let's make progress.
And as I speak with you, national security is still on that issue.
Thank you very much.
Even the allegations that were made, they were not made against public officers, as in government appointees.
Yeah.
They were made against a cabal that they believed were operating.
I'm grateful. I'm grateful, guys.
So he was invited.
Wow.
This one says, good morning, Kojo.
That's fine.
I'm surprised Hopeson, of all people, is endorsing this leadership of power. He is guilty of what he is accused Kofi of doing. Most guys in UP defend any negative from the NDC government. It's okay, I won't use that word. It's a shame how people abuse the rights of fellow citizens using the power of the state. Power is transient, so they should continue. David Obriyaboa, Dom Kwabenya, he brought this one in. I've seen some WhatsApp messages here. Let me just wrap them up and then we can move on to other issues. This one here from Blueprint, he says, the state agencies are being used to witch hunt political opponents with harsh bail conditions. The question then is, if the table turns tomorrow, will these same people have the stomach to contain this act? I'm very optimistic that the question I posed this morning will be left for the gods to answer for tomorrow in itself, which is pregnant with a lot of booties. Greetings to Honorable Charles Bisiu there. Well, let's move on and talk about sanitizing the cocoa industry. Cocoa farmers.
You did not give me the 30 seconds.
Oh, you came in when I was speaking.
He was talking and
then you got opportunity.
No, he decided to give them the right. You didn't give any of us.
You had that.
You didn't give Hopeson. You didn't.
I gave you a lot of time.
I mean, the message. I want to tell the person who
No. You see, no.
Wait,
Zaato, I am the one who
You have to moderate this.
I am a responsible opposition person.
Okay.
This time, we are building a nation.
Yeah.
It's not election year.
Okay. You wait till it gets to election year.
If government is doing something and it's good, should I come and sit here and say,
What has government done?
You've made your point.
Huh?
No, it's okay.
How much penny
Listen.
do you buy?
Hopeson. Hopeson.
Yes.
That's a very good. That's an important.
Anybody who asks a question is
moving
right.
well.
It's
And you
okay.
About price of it.
Oh,
But government arresting
it's
somebody.
okay.
Yes.
I've given
And then
you. I've shown you the
refusing
respect.
the person
Come on, Dean. Come on.
by his lawyers.
Come on.
Which government?
Who
are government
gentlemen.
The lawyers did not have access to him.
Gentlemen.
The lawyers did not have access to family.
Gentlemen. Come on.
Have arrested the gentleman.
Hamza. Come on.
Yes.
You're my very good friend.
Hey, I know, right? Could you?
I respect you.
I do.
So you have to respect
I do know that.
Hamza is my very good friend. He knows I respect him, and he respects me too.
That's right.
Mr. Hopeson Adorye is my uncle.
But
So once I'm throwing the
questions at
respect, he has to respect me too. This man, they have contained him. He's sitting by me. I hold his hand. He's fine. So
you seem to have a way of taming at this moment.
no, let's go. Let's go by this so that we can have a very good show.